Hello everybody, Carnage back here again, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Gorr the God Butcher figure from the brand new Korg Build-A-Figure wave. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. And as a reminder for those of you who are brand new to my channel, I did do a review on the brand new Armored Thor figure, so go on to my channel and check that out if you guys haven't. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the figure. So starting off with the accessories he came with. My apologies for messing that up. Basically, he comes with the right leg to the Korg Build-A-Figure, and so far, I'm very excited to complete this figure. Almost done. Just need the Ravager Thor, and then I have the full wave. But the thing I'm most excited about from this figure is the come on, focus, the Necro Sword, which may, and I repeat, may mean that, what's his name, Null might be coming into the MCU, because, because for those of you who do not know, the Necro Sword is basically the first symbiote that Null ever made, and he made it into a sword. And just by looking at the sword, like, a little bit of scuffed paint right at the end there, but that's not too bad. But, I mean, this sword is just very gnarly looking, in my opinion, just because it's so ragged, has so much battle damage on it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's actually little divots in the actual sword, and that's just really cool to me. But yeah, those are the only accessories he came with, so let's move on to the actual figure. And going on to the figure, like, I've had this for like a couple weeks now, and I thought I'd, play around with it and see how it feels. And it is a very, very cool figure. I really do enjoy it. Only thing I can say I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that you can't really move his legs, like, forward that much. Like, I mean, if you move that up, his legs are actually pretty mobile. But with the, what is this, like, glowing cloth? Like, the cloth covering his legs, very, very disappointing that you can't really use that articulation. But I mean, let me just say, this figure is immaculate. Like, I really, really love the face sculpt. Excuse me. And I really love the Christian Bale face. Like, that photorealistic tech they're using on these figures, just so gorgeous. I really, really also do love the little, I believe those are veins on the side of his head and on the side of his neck, if you guys can see that. But I mean, these are just phenomenally sculpted. Like, I love the scarring all over his head and more veins on the other side of his neck and his head. But I mean, when you look dead on at this figure, you can tell that is Christian Bale. Like, that is just gorgeous looking. And the cloak is removable, which kind of gives you like a more casual looking Gorr the God Butcher. And I mean, this is a pretty cool cloth cape too. Like, has little rips on the bottom from like all the wear and tear it has. And then it even has some of that, oh, what's it called? Weathering on the cape, like at the bottom of it. Doesn't have it on the entire cape, which is a little disappointing in my opinion, because I think he would have looked a little better if the cape was more like weathered. Like, and on the inside it's just a plain white, which, not terrible. It's a really cool figure. And I believe this is actually the first Gorr God the Butcher. I might be wrong about that, but I'm 89% sure this is the one and only Gorr the God Butcher. And let me just say, for the first one they have, very, very excellent. And he has one of those ball hinge waist joints, which is very useful for this figure because, well, I mean, if he had an ab crunch, you wouldn't even be able to really do that much. Like, I mean, you can't do a whole lot with it because his little sash? Yeah, sash is kind of getting in the way, so he can't really bend forward that much. He can bend forward about that much. And he does have a ball joint in the shoulder. He does have upper arm movement. And he also does have the new thing by Hasbro where they're not, what's it called, pinless joints. And on the inside of his arm, he doesn't have a lot of detailing, which I'm okay with. I really do love the scarring all the way down his arms, though. That is just gorgeous looking. and he does have a double jointed elbow, and he does have up and down movement on his wrist for his sword holding hand, and then he has the opposite kind of rotation on it. So his hand on his left side goes from left to right, while his right hand goes down and up. And that's pretty cool. I really do like it. He does also look up a pretty substantial amount too, and he looks down pretty well as well. Right, and for his legs, he can kick out that much. He could probably kick out more without his skirt on, but if you're straining on the skirt, it does go about that much. He does have pinless double jointed knees. Come on, there we go. And he does have ankle pivot, which is a must-have for figures like this, because he is kind of a little tipsy to stand. But yeah, basically that's pretty much all I have for this to say about this figure's articulation and everything. So I'm going to show him next to the only other figure I have reviewed from this wave. And back him up, and gorgeous. And here they are next to each other, the brand new armored Thor and the Gorr figure. And I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting Gorr and Thor to be about the same height when I got them, but from what it seems like, Thor is like an inch taller than the Gorr. Maybe half an inch, I might be wrong about that. But I mean, that is just a surprising height difference between the two of them. Because, like I was saying, like in the comic, I know they are the same height. Actually, I think Gorr might be a little bigger, so like if they made him like maybe like at least like the same height as him, that would have made this figure better in my opinion. But I mean, just for what we got, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I do kind of wish we got fisted hands with him, just so we didn't always have to, you know, have him holding the sword. And same thing for the Thor figure as well. Like, I know they gave us one fisted hand. I wish they would have given us another fisted hand for his open hand right there. But I mean, other than that, this Gorr the God Butcher figure, very cool, and I'm very excited to see the movie. Now, that's pretty much all I have for the video today, guys. I know it was kind of a shorter review. Alright, sorry about that. But anyway, really do love these figures next to each other, and I'm very excited to complete the wave with the Ravager Thor. But yeah, basically that's all I have for you guys today. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what Marvel films you're excited that are coming out. Like for me personally, I'm really excited to see Love and Thunder, and I'm also excited for the Fantastic Four movie, even though I know that's not going to come out for like a few years. I've just always been a fan of big fan of the Fantastic Four, and I'm really excited for it. Now, I'm going to do one more comparison, but that's just because I think they kind of look similar, so I'm going to take Thor out, and I'm going to put the White Vision next to him. And main reason why I'm doing the White Vision is because, well, I mean, they're figures that are both completely covered in a white color, but now that I look at them, like, more dead on, this is more like a beige white, or like whatever khaki pants color are. I can't remember that. I think that is beige now that I think about it. And this figure is like more of a white with bits of beige just spread across it. Like on the ankles, on the wrist, and a little bit on the waist. But I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, these two looked very similar to me when I originally saw them next to each other, because like I do have, well, not at the moment, but I did kind of have it displayed like the current state of the MCU, like with the White Vision, Gorr the God Butcher, that other Thor I have, and I am very excited to move into my new place so I can put them all on display again, because I have packed away a good chunk of my collection at the moment. But yeah, basically that's really all I have to say about this. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what other kind of videos you want me to do in the future. But with that being said, my name is Carnage, and I will catch all of you lovely people in the next video. Peace.